Hello, welcome to the course Python Programming for Bioinformatics. This is the first video in this course. First of all, I will explain I am using Python programming for the bioinformatics. There are lots of advantage of Python programming language. I will see you one example. If I want to print a DNA sequence or DNA sequence ATGC to the screen, I will write the program in C. I will need to write this program. H include stdio.h int main, and finally printf etc that prints the sequence into the screen. It's the 4 lines of code. And in Python, we will write print and our sequence name. And it is 1 line of code. You can see what advantage brings Python. And there are lots of more benefits. I will see one by one. First is easy to learn. Python is easy to learn because there are lots of syntax which are common in the whole programming. I'm, I'm giving you an example. If I want to print the length of something, then it is common for all of the common for all variables. If it is string or list or dictionary, we will use same code length and that variable name. Second benefit is it is open source and community development. The benefit of having open source is that there there are lots of professional of every field will contribute to the open source, and that is in the case in Python. Professionals of all of the fields like bioinformatics and computer science and mechanical engineering all contributes to the Python programming language to libraries that can be used in the field. Third point is user-friendly data structure. Python has user-friendly data structure, means you don't need to write lot of code to create data structures. If you want to create list, then simply we will define. If we want to create a DNA sequence list, then we will write our code like this. And if you want to create the dictionary, then we will write our code this. Productivity and speed. Since Python has very easy syntax and we write very less code in Python, that's why productivity and speed is very fast. Clean object-oriented design. We will see what object-oriented design is in later videos. Now these are the topics I will cover in this video. First is variable declaration, data types, number operation, and string operation. First, variable declaration. Variable declaration is common to the all of the programming language, and these are the syntax. The syntax of variable declaration. First is it cannot have spaces. Means we cannot create a variable like variable name. We cannot create the variable like this, and it can use only letters, numbers, and underscore letters. Means we cannot special characters in the variable declaration. Means declaring a variable time at the rate will be invalid. No special characters. No special characters are allowed. Only you can use underscore character. It can't begin with a number. Means you cannot create a variable of name one time. This is invalid. Now, what will be the correct variable declaration? Is time, time to the or DNA sequence name sequence one DNA sequences, and finally DNA sequences. This you can create the variable name like this. Now data types. There are three common data types in Python. First is integers. Integers are nothing but numbers that can be minus 2, minus 1, and means positive or negative numbers, including 0. Floating point numbers. Floating point numbers are just float number, or you can say real numbers which can contain decimal numbers. And strings. Strings are array of characters, and you will create the strings like this, like that. You can use double quote or you can use single quote. And next point is number operation. Number operation is we will use number operation in performing numeric base calculation. First is, and these are the these are the sign plus minus star divide double star percent, and these are the operations, and these are examples and their these are examples and their values. First is addition. For addition you will use plus sign, and example 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Subtraction 5 minus 2, and so on. For we will use percent for divide, for multiplication. Example 3 star 5 will be 15. Division. We will use divide character for division. Example is 22 divided by 8 will be 2.75. Exponential. We will use double star for exponent. Example 2 double star 3 will be 8. 2 star 2 star 2. Modulus or reminder operator. This operator, percent operator, will be used for calculating remainder. Example 22% 8 will be 6. Means when we divide 8 by 20, when we divide 22 by 8, then remainder will be 6. I will show you more examples. I am using Jupyter notebook. I will create a new notebook. No, first in first example, I will show variable declaration. DNA sequence is equal to ATGC. It will not print anything. To print, you need to write then it will the value into the ATGC. No, I will show there some invalid variable declaration. If I will use, it will give it will give error. If I will use this because numbers are not allowed in the first character of variable declaration, it will also give the invalid syntax. Same, we cannot give the space in variable declaration, in variable name. Then this will also be there. So we need to remove the space and we need to remove the number. This is allowed. Now I will give the example of number operations first. What should be the value? It should be 4, 2 divided by 2, 1.0. This will give the float result value and 0. When we divide 2 by 2, then it will give 0. No remainder. I will write 8 by 8% 3, then it will give value 2. If I want to calculate the cube of 3, then I will use double star for calculating the power. Now you can see the cube of 3 is 27. Now you can use complex syntax. 2 double star 3 plus 4 minus 5. What should the value? What should be the result? Firstly, it will be calculated. 2 double star 3 means 2 power 3 is 8 plus 4, 12 minus 5, 7. And result should be 7. Now in next section is string operation. Strings are very important because in bioinformatics mostly we will be operating, we will be dealing with sequences, DNA sequences or RNA sequences or anything, and that will be sequences, and that will be strings. Firstly, I will show you how to create a string. You can create the string by simply, we have declared a variable DNA string having ATGC TCC as H sequence. Now I will see how you can add to strings. The syntax is simply write string 1 name and string 2 name and use plus sign for addition. If we example, if we have string 1 is equal to ATGC and second string 2 is equal to AT, then the result of adding two string will be ATGC plus AT is equal to ATGC AT. Simply the second string will be concatenated at the end. Now the second is index. Indexing is to finding the element at any position. If we have DNA if we have DNA sequence equal to 80 CTC. No, in any programming language, there the indexes are defined like this. Plus indexes are defined start from 0. If we have the DNA sequence 80 CTC, then 0 will indicate A, 1 will indicate T, 2 will indicate C, 3 will indicate D, and 4 will indicate C. Similarly, negative syntaxes start from last, and it always start from -1, and positive will always start for 0. For mine, for negative syntax, for negative index, -1 will indicate C, -2 will indicate D, -3 will indicate C, -4 will indicate D, and -5 will indicate A. Now, if we want to find the first element, what code we will write? If we have DNA sequence 1 is equal to 80 CTC, then DNA sequence 1 of 0 will keep the first element, and the first element is A. And similarly, if you want to find the last element, we will use -1. Then DNA sequence 1 of -1 is basically C. Then we will have the result C. So if you want to calculate the first element of any DNA sequence, then we will use this code. And if you want to find the last sequence, if you want to last if you want to find the last base of any sequence, then we will use this code. Then is slicing. Slicing is finding the substring. The syntax is string name, and you need to you need to pass the parameter lower value and upper value. Lower value are indexes, and the length of the output string will be upper minus lower. Mode of upper minus lower. Let DNA sequence 1 is equal to 80 CTC, then DNA sequence of 1 to 2 means lower value is 1 and upper value is 2 will be T, because 1 is T and phi, the result will be T. The length is 2 minus 1 equal to 1. And if we will not provide the upper value, then we will then the result will be TC. Means if we will not provide the upper value, then the result will be starting from this first syntax. Means it will start from the index of lower, and then it will continue till the end. Similarly, the DNA sequence 1 of 1 to -1 will result in TCT, because start from T and it will end at C. Then the result will be TCT. String length. If you want to calculate the length of a string, then we will write len. Len is the function. Len of string name. If we have a example, if we have a DNA sequence 1 is equal to 80 CTC, the length of the DNA sequence is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then length of DNA sequence 1 will 5. Conversion. Basically, conversion will in conversion we will identify how we will convert the string into uppercase or lowercase characters. If we have DNA sequence 1 is equal to 80 CTC, then DNA sequence 1 dot lower will convert it to the lower, and if we use upper upper to convert it into the uppercase characters. Split. If we want to split the string, then we will use the split method, and we need to pass a separator to split the string. Let's we have DNA sequences and separated by comma. We have four DNA sequences, and if we want to separate out the all four sequences, then we will use the command DNA sequence dot split, and the separator is comma. Then it will separate out the all sequences from this DNA sequence. Check the presence. Check the presence if we want to identify the if want to identify some part, some substring is present in the DNA sequence or any string, then we will use in. Example, print TCC in DNA sequence 1. If we have DNA sequence equal to this, then print TCC in DNA sequence 1 will give true because TCC is present. If we use TCT, then it will give result false. False? No. It will give it. It actually will give true because TCCT is also present. But if you write TCTA, then it will give the false result because TCTA is not present in this DNA sequence or string. Now we will see some example. If we have DNA sequence one is equal to TCTA and DNA sequence two equal to it, then DNA sequence one plus DNA sequence two. Print the addition of two strings. Then what will be the output of print DNA sequence 1 plus DNA sequence 2? It will be ATCTA after AT will be appended. It simply added the two sequences. Now, if we want, similarly, we can add one or more, two or more sequences. Now, if you want to add one more base to this result, then we will use. Now A will be appended. If you want to add a new base into the sequence in first index, then we will use this code. It will be appended. Now, if our result, I have created a variable, our result sequence that will store the result. And if you want to calculate the power of, then it will convert it the lower into the lower characters. Now again, if you want to convert it into the upper, I will use now it has converted it into the upper string. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching.